James, come out of the bedroom and have breakfast with me. Please? It's the weekend. It's such a waste to just lie in bed all day. Aren't you going to get up at all? I'm bored. Come on. It's time to get up now. Let's have breakfast together at least.
Maddie, in your own words, it's the weekend. Do you really have to be making breakfast from the crack of dawn? Let's go back to sleep for a while. Is today an important day or something? What's got into you this morning? You're so cute.
It's not an important day as such, no, but every day's important. You've been so busy at work recently that we haven't been able to spend any time together. That's why I wanted to make you breakfast and spend some time with you today. You worked late a few days ago as well.
Thank you. I'm sorry for coming home late the other day. You must have got up really early to get this amazing breakfast ready for me. You must be tired already. Let's eat this and go for a drive. I know a really good coffee shop. What do you think? The weather looks pretty good as well.
What are you sorry for? You can't help it if you finish late, can you? A drive sounds great, by the way. Let's hurry up and eat breakfast and then we can get ready to go out. I'm going to wear the new dress that I bought the other day.
Oh, that dress is really pretty. Maddie, these pancakes are amazing. And the yogurt, too. Thank you so much.
I'm glad you like it. Can you rate the taste in less than 20 words for me, please?
There really is no stopping you, is there? Come over here and eat with me. You spent ages making it all, and it's going to be ruined if you wait much longer.
Wow, this coffee shop is so pretty. I'm glad I dragged you out of bed now.
You didn't drag me here. I was the one who suggested we go for a drive, wasn't I? Besides, after you made me a lovely breakfast like that, I couldn't just say I was too tired and stay in bed all day, could I? Did you get the idea from YouTube?
Yes, I did, to be honest. Recently, lots of chefs have started posting on YouTube as well. I just copied one of their top breakfasts. It was good, wasn't it?
Of course. It was amazing. I can't stop thinking about it even now. Everything you make me taste great, if I'm honest. Oh yeah, everything's going okay with the new tenants in your building recently, isn't it? Have you met the owners of the new cafe that opened there the other day? She was a woman, right?
Yes, she was really surprised at how young her new landlady was. She was really nice, though. Sometimes people look down on me when they see how young I am, but she said that we get each other and that I seem pretty flexible. She seemed quite strict, though. I think we'll get along fine. For now, at least. Anyway, it's full now, so we should be able to live without worrying about money for a while, at least.
That's lucky. Even though your building isn't that big, it's in a really good location. There's a lot of foot traffic that goes past it, so I don't think we'll have to worry about not being able to rent out the stores or anything in the future either. You were really worried about filling it when you first got given it, weren't you? But I was right. I told you that it would be fine, didn't I? You're a star. You really are. You're doing so well for yourself now.
Yes, I was worried in the beginning, wasn't I? But I guess I'd never tried anything like this before, so I had no idea what I was doing or anything. Thanks for helping me so much with it all. I don't know if I'd have been able to get it all sorted as well as I have without your help. I was really nervous when I got given even such a small building like that at such a young age. I hadn't a clue what I was supposed to do with it. I even wondered what Mom and Dad were thinking giving me something like that. They said they believed in me and that they were sure that I could make it work out, but what did they know? But now, I just feel so grateful to them for giving me a chance like this. Thanks to them, we've been able to start our married life together comfortably without worrying too much about money.
That's true. I'm really grateful to your mom and dad as well. I just hope that my job will get a bit easier now. Or a bit quieter, at least. I'm just so busy all the time recently. Then we'll be able to think about starting a family, won't we?
James, why are you suddenly talking about making babies in a place like this? It's embarrassing. You're doing okay at work, though, aren't you? Apart from being so busy these days, I mean. Is it really hard for you? You're finishing later and later as well. There's nothing wrong, is there?
I'm just getting given more and more to finish before I can leave. That's the main reason, I think. It's not that there's a problem or anything. I just think I'm going to get busier and busier as time goes by. Next month, an important deal is happening at work. That means that our seniors are chipping away at us to get everything done on time, and our juniors are tired from working so hard to get everything done. I'm just kind of stuck in the middle. That's why I might be late home. I'm really sorry about that.
Really? You can't help being late back. It's because you're so busy at work. You don't have to feel bad or apologize to me about that. It's a bit sad that we don't get to spend so much time together, what with you coming home later and everything. But I guess work can't be good all the time, can it? There are good days and bad days, the same as everything else. I'm sure you'll be less busy again if the deal goes well next month, won't you? You won't be busy like this forever. You just have to put up with it for a few more weeks. That's all.
Yeah, that's true. If the deal goes well, we'll get a bonus as well. So I'll be able to get you that bag that you wanted as well. Or I could even take a few days off and we could go abroad or something. We could even do both if we wanted to. I'll just have to think of what we can do with the money I'll get when this is all over to keep me going. I'll work really hard to make sure this deal goes well. You believe in me, don't you?
Of course I do. But can you really do that? Would it be okay for you to take a couple of days off so that we could go abroad? I guess you'd need to take at least 3 or 4 days off, maybe more. I'd love it if we could do something like that together. If you can get the time off, how about Italy? I've always wanted to go there, especially to Naples. If everything goes well, let's do it. I'll help you by making your dinner and doing anything else I can to make your life easier for you while you're busy with this deal.
Nah, you don't have to do that. You're busy with the shops in your building too, aren't you? You always make dinner really well too. There's nothing you need to do that you aren't already doing. As long as you're there to greet me when I get home, there's nothing more that I could wish for. Even when I'm really tired from a hard day at work, coming home and seeing your face makes me feel 100 times better.
You say such embarrassing things sometimes, you know. Oh, yes, there was something I wanted to talk to you about. It's not related to the building, though. I think I'm going to have to go to the countryside to see my mom soon. She owns some land there, and apparently there's some paperwork or something that she needs to do related to that. She says she doesn't really understand what they want, and she's really worried about being scammed, so I think I'll have to go and help her out with it. I guess she could ask someone else to help her out, but it seems like there isn't anyone near her that she can trust with such important paperwork. She's just a bit old-fashioned like that, that's all. I tried to explain it to her over the phone, but she didn't understand what I was asking her to do, so it was a bit frustrating for both of us. So I think it'll be easier for me to just go and help her in person. I haven't seen her for a long time either, so it'd be nice for me too. She must feel quite lonely too, since her and Dad moved to a really quiet area of the countryside. I know that she has Dad, but girls need female company from time to time as well. I was thinking of going for maybe 3 or 4 days. I was going to go during the week, so we could still spend time together on the weekend. Do you think that'd be okay?
Oh, really? You were thinking of going for that long? Wouldn't it be tiring for you? Isn't it a bit too isolated as well? You moved to the city because you hated the bugs and the quiet of the countryside, didn't you?
Well, that's true. But I haven't even seen my parents for a few months now. I'm going to go and be a good daughter to them for a while. I'm curious as to whether they're doing okay down there in the middle of nowhere, and I want to eat some of my mom's food as well. I'll bring you back some of the soup that you like so much. I think I'll go there next month when you're a bit less busy. That'll be okay, won't it? Oh, now I think about it. Isn't it the anniversary of John's death next month as well?
You don't need to get your mom to make anything special for me. Don't make her work unnecessarily like that. Oh, yes, it is. At least I can go and visit his grave when I'm a bit less busy than I am now. That's lucky. You'll come too, won't you? I'm sure he'll have wanted to see you as well.
How's Sarah doing now? I wanted to call her, but I wasn't sure if she'd appreciate it or not, as we aren't particularly close, so I don't know how she's getting on. It must be so tiring and lonely to suddenly have to bring up a child on your own like that. And I'm sure she's still really sad about losing her husband as well. Whenever I think about them, I feel sad. I wonder how they're doing.
I know what you mean. I really miss John too. so it must be much worse for her, seeing as they were together all the time. I think that Sarah's getting on fine on her own, though, now. Really. It was a bit of a shock, but she has little Liam to think of, so I guess she has to just get on with it. My little nephew is so cute, though. He's growing up fast. I'm sure you'll notice a huge difference when you see him again. You've seen pictures of him, too, haven't you? I'm sure they're getting on fine. Sarah was always so ambitious and strong, even when she was small, so I'm sure that she's going to be okay. When I was little, if there was an argument, Sarah was always the first to get mad and shout. I was the one who had to break it up. She was always on the small side, but she was always so strong, you know?
Wow, really? She really doesn't look strong. I really love it when you tell me stories like this. It's so much fun to listen to them. It sounds like the three of you were always together growing up.
Yeah, we really were. When I talk about old times, I feel the same emotions that I did then and get all excited. That's probably why it's fun for you to listen to me. It's all nothing but memories now.
When did John start to like Sarah, though? As more than a friend, I mean. Didn't you like her like that? I'm really curious about these things, you know? Wouldn't you just naturally get feelings for someone if you were with them all the time like you three were?
What? I had no interest in Sarah at all. She was just one of my friends. To be honest, she was like one of the lads. I don't even really think of her as a woman. I think John fell for her as he had a really unique taste in things, women included, from way back. The two of them were different from everyone else, even when they were young. I guess they realized when they got older that the way they were with each other and their special friendship was in fact love. I realized that quite early on, if I'm honest, but I just pretended that I didn't and just kept my eye on them. Watching the two of them play together made me feel really happy too.
You really love John, don't you? You really adore your little brother. Anyway, I'll go with you on his anniversary. Then I'll go to the countryside to see my parents after that. I think I'll feel more comfortable if I do it that way around. I'll try to make things as easy as I can for you at home while you're busy at work. Then let's have a good time with Sarah and her family, then a great time together on our vacation. Sounds good, right? Just try to put up with work for a little longer. It's not long until the deal now. You can do it.
Sure. I'd work all the hours under the sun if it meant I could live happily with you. Let's just keep going like this for just a little longer. Then we can spend some proper time together. I'm going to really miss you when you go to your parents, though. Can't we go together? I hate the thought of not being with you for that long.
Don't be silly. It's not a holiday, and I'm going to go during the week, so you've got to go to work. Thanks for saying that you'll miss me and that you want to come, though. Anyway, let's go up that hill over there and take some photos before we go home. I think they'll come out really well from there.
Okay, let's go. I'm back. Sorry I'm so late again. Oh, sorry. Did I wake you up?
Yeah, I just fallen asleep waiting for you. It's fine, though. You must be really tired working until now. You had lunch and dinner in between all your work, didn't you? And your teammates are pitching in, too? I'm a bit worried that you're the only one working hard like this. That's all.
Some do stay behind with me, yes. But as a team leader, it's my job, I'm afraid. I get paid a lot more than the others, so it's okay. There's no place like home. There really isn't. I feel like a weight has been lifted from my shoulders when I come through that door and see your face, even if you are fast asleep.
I guess it's true about the money, but still. Is there anything in particular that you want to eat tomorrow? Or on the weekend if you think you're going to be late again? How about steak? Shall I make steak for lunch?
Thanks, but it isn't a special day or anything. Isn't that a bit too much effort? I really appreciate you thinking of me like that, but it's fine, really. You waking up to greet me when I get home is all I need. I'm pretty tired now, though. Would it be okay if I went straight to bed? I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow yet, so I'd better get all the sleep I can.
Yeah, sure. Sorry for chatting away when you just want to go to sleep. Let's go to bed. You must be shattered. You've got to have breakfast before you leave tomorrow, okay? Are you really going to be late tomorrow as well, though? I'm not annoyed or anything. I'm just worried about your health, that's all. You've already been late for the last 4 nights, you know? Even if you're busy, do you really have to stay this late every night?
I'm sorry, Maddie. It's just the way things are at the moment, that's all. I can't really explain properly. It's just how it is at work lately. I wish that I could come home earlier too, but unfortunately, there's nothing that I can do about it for now. Just try to be understanding for just a little bit longer, okay? For me.
Okay, you don't have to explain yourself to me. I wasn't looking for an apology either. I know you were busy at work recently and that you were coming home later and later to try to get everything done. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Sorry. I'll be waiting right here for you when you get home. But please don't work too hard. You'll make yourself ill. If you're tired or whatever, just tell me. If you don't tell me, then I don't know, do I?
Thanks for understanding, Maddie. If work gets really hard or I get really tired, I tell you though, don't I? Don't worry so much. I'll be fine. I've just got to get these next few weeks over with. Then we can enjoy ourselves like proper newlyweds. Let's go to sleep now.
Sleep well. I'll make sure you don't oversleep in the morning, so don't worry. Good night, James.
Maddie, I'm really sorry, but I think I'd better leave now. I know you've made me breakfast, but I'm afraid I don't have time to eat it anymore. My manager just called me and said that he needs me to send him something right away, so I've got to go now and do it. I am really sorry. I'll eat it later, when I get back, okay?
Oh, really? That's a shame. I made us a really great breakfast this morning, too. I guess it can't be helped. You better hurry up and leave before the roads get busy at rush hour. I hope today goes well for you. See you tonight.
I'm really sorry about breakfast. See you later. If you're tired, you can go to sleep before I get back. It's fine.
I told him last night that I was going to make breakfast and he should eat it. He could have at least taken it with him. I feel a bit disappointed. I guess he's the one that's busy, so I can't really say anything about it. Is married life always as lonely as this? Living with him has made me even more lonely than when I lived on my own. It's a bit like that, you see. He's just so busy. This is the first time he's been really busy like this since we got married, you know. He's told me he's busy and to understand over and over again, but I wish he'd say something a bit affectionate or warm. I guess he doesn't have the time to even think about me or anything else for that matter.
Yeah, when your husband's busy, it makes things really hard for the wife as well. Even if he is usually kind of warm-hearted. This is just what happens, I guess. I don't really know what can be done about it. If you feel lonely or whatever, just call me. You can call me whenever, you know. James is still good to you normally, though, isn't he? It's just being late all the time that's the problem. He's not going out drinking or anything like that, is he?
No, I'm pretty sure he isn't drinking. He still has the same office smell that he always had when he finally gets home. James has never drank much, has he? I'm really glad about that. He's not late because he's going to company dinners or anything like that. He's just finishing work at that time. He says he's got lots of things that he has to check, and he has to talk a lot with the other teams in his office as well. I don't really know anything about working in an office, so I don't really understand if I'm honest. If I keep nagging him about it, though, I think I'll look like a bad wife. After all, it's really rare to have a husband who doesn't drink and wants to spend all his time with his wife like James does, isn't it? I guess I should think myself lucky. I really can't help feeling lonely, though.
Yeah, I guess. Didn't you say that your husband hardly goes to meet your friends since his brother died? That was a terrible accident, wasn't it? It must be so hard for his wife and child. They'd known each other since they were kids, hadn't they? It must have been terrible for everyone. Them being together for so long and then her being left on her own with their son to look after as well. Your nephew is still really young, isn't he?
Yeah, he's only just 2 now. John died when he was still a tiny baby. It's sad to think that he'll never remember his dad, and that his dad never really got a chance to know his son either. Anyway, it's the first anniversary of John's death next month, so we've agreed to meet for dinner or something. It feels wrong not doing anything. We're going to meet Sarah and little Liam. Then after that, I'm going to see my parents for a few days. Then I'm hopefully going to go abroad with James. Hopefully it'll be a bit more like old times then. I'm hoping that James will be less busy like he told me. He'll come home a bit earlier and we can spend some proper time together again.
Oh yeah, you said something about the two of you going on vacation. Where did you say that you were going again? It was Italy, wasn't it? I'm really jealous. I'd love to go there. You're really like a landowner when you can just go abroad like this. Just a quick trip to Europe for a vacation. It's amazing. I wish I could do that too.
But James and I don't really relate to each other. It's pretty hard for me to understand his work stuff, but he must get really frustrated with me. However much I try to support him, I can't understand what it's like to be an office worker.
That's true. Even a normal office worker has a really tough job. You can call me at least to moan or talk about anything you want. So don't think you're a bother or whatever and just call me whenever you want to, okay? But you have to meet me too, as a compromise to calling whenever you want, okay? I want to have my food bought for me by a building owner.
Thank you so much for making me feel better. I'll try to put up with all of this for a bit longer. Let's meet when I get back from my parents. I should have some time then. Why don't we go and have brunch somewhere?
That sounds good, right? I finally finished the most important parts of this deal. The end is in sight. This project felt so long, much longer than any that I've been a part of before. I've not worked late this often since we've been married, have I? It was really tiring. Maddie, you were lonely every evening here without me, weren't you?
No, it's fine. Well done. I'm glad you finished it at last. I did find it a bit lonely as we've been living together and spending quite a lot of time together, but you weren't around anymore. We thought the same thing, didn't we? Let's live a bit more peacefully now. We should use our vacation and go away together whenever we have the chance. And we could go out to dinner sometimes in the week after work, too.
Let's do all those things. Thanks for waiting so patiently for me to finish this project. It couldn't have been much fun for you. I want to start by eating loads of your food. You're such a great cook, and I've really missed having dinner with you. Then I'm going to go and meet John's family for his anniversary day. You're okay to come with me, aren't you? You're not too busy with going to your mom's around the same time?
Yeah, it's fine. I was going to go to my parents' place about 2 weeks after John's anniversary, so I've got lots of time. I want to pay my respects to John and see Sarah, too. I wonder if she'll bring little Liam with her.
She said she was going to leave Liam at a friend's house that day. Sarah said that she wants to meet you again, too. She wants to check that we're getting along okay.
Hey, of course we are. It seems like you still talk to Sarah a lot. I guess it's because you were old childhood friends, right? I'm a bit jealous that you're still in contact with your old friends. I wish I had a friend like that. I would be a lot less lonely when you get busy with work then.
Pardon? Oh, yes, we're friends, of course. I don't speak to her that often, though. I just called her to arrange John's anniversary dinner, and we had a bit of a chat then. You've got me, anyway. You don't need lots of friends. I won't be busy for a while now, hopefully, so we can spend lots of time together.
That sounds great. Let's have dinner, and then lie around all day tomorrow watching YouTube. You kept coming home so late that I have just been putting things that I want to watch into my viewing list, and it's getting longer and longer. Why don't we get some popcorn and eat it while watching YouTube?
That sounds like a great idea.
Hey! I'm over here! Thanks so much for coming. Were the roads really busy? Maddie, you didn't get car sick, did you?
Hi, Sarah. Long time no see. How have you been? The roads were fine, strangely enough. Being the weekend and all, I thought they'd be really busy. But luckily, they weren't. Have you been waiting long?
No, I've just got here as well. James, thanks for coming. You must be tired after driving all the way here. Oh, you've brought the same flowers as I have.
Of course, these were John's favorite flowers, weren't they? I hope you've been well. Anyway, it's a lot better this year now it's not raining. Last year, all that rain made me feel even worse than I already did. I bet you feel a bit better today now that the weather's good as well.
Yeah, I do. I wished and wished for it not to rain today. This weather's all thanks to me. Remember that. Let's go and put these flowers on John's grave. Then go and get something to eat. Maddie, you must be hungry. You left without having breakfast this morning, didn't you?
I am a bit hungry, yes. But it's fine. If you want to stay here a bit longer before we go to eat, I don't mind. Don't worry about me. Today must be hard enough for you as it is without worrying about me as well.
No, it's fine, really. Thank you for thinking about me, though. Let's go and put the flowers down. He's just over here.
Okay. When we've done this, shall we go and eat something that John used to like? How about Mexican? I know a good place, but we'd have to drive a little way to get there. I think John would have liked it.
Are you sure you haven't just chosen something that you want to eat? It sounds good to me anyway. I'd never had Mexican before I married John, but in the end, I think I ate it even more than he did. Maddie, Mexican is okay with you too, isn't it?
I like this place because there are separate booths. It feels a bit more private than being all jammed close together on little tables. This is perfect for us, especially on a day like today. No one will be able to notice Sarah crying either.
Hey, stop teasing me. I'm not crying because I want to, you know. I'm fine. It's just whenever I think of little Liam growing up not even ever really knowing his dad, tears just flow out of my eyes without me even realizing. It's hard growing up without a dad. I just wonder if I can do well enough for both of us, you know?
Don't worry too much about that, Sarah. Even if Liam doesn't have a dad, he has his dependable uncle here close by, doesn't he? Do you know how much he goes on about him all the time? He really loves him, you know. Sometimes he even calls his name out in his sleep. What? Do I really? I called Liam's name in my sleep? I must have been looking for him in my dream or something. Why are you telling everyone that, though? It's embarrassing, isn't it?
Did he really? If you missed Liam that much, you should have said. I said I was going to bring him today, but you told me to leave him with my friend, didn't you?
Oh, you were originally planning to bring him with you? Oh, yeah, she was. She was going to bring him with her, but I thought it would make it harder for both of them, you see. So I said that I thought it would be better if she left him with her mom or at her friend's house instead. If Liam was here, I thought it'd be harder for Sarah to relax and to cry if she wanted to. Things like that. I think it's important to be able to cry as much as you want to on days like this. Don't you agree?
That's true. I was going to bring him, but I guess what James has said makes sense. He's always going on about Liam, which is the main reason why I was going to bring him. I didn't realize he even dreamt about him, though. I'll admit that Liam is really cute, though.
He really is. John was really handsome and you're really pretty, so I guess it's natural for him to be pretty as well. But the mix of the two of you I can see in him is just amazing. Aren't I right, James? John was always handsome. He was in fact famous in our neighborhood for it when he was young. I used to always get compared to him and I really hated it. But if it's that has made Liam cute like this, I'm fine with it. You think Sarah is pretty? She's just Sarah. Are you being too kind to Sarah, Maddie? She'll get a bigger head than she already has if you keep calling her pretty and things like that.
What on earth do you mean? Do you still think I'm a child? I'm a bit old to get a big head now, aren't I? I was definitely in the top 10 in our neighborhood growing up, though, wasn't I? You know that very well, too. When are you going to finally accept it?
Are you two always like this when you meet? I noticed it last year as well, but the way you two go on is really funny for the people watching. Yeah, we've always been like this. Teasing each other all the time and having a laugh. Sarah got on so well with John, and because the three of us were always together, it's like Sarah is my little sister as well.
You always said you were going to play with your little brother and sister, didn't you? Maddie, can you stop him from teasing me now, please?
Well, I'm just glad that you both still have someone to depend on like this. I try to help as much as I can, but I guess there's only so much that I can do. And it's only natural that the two of you are close when you have so many years of memories together like you do. I can't help but feel jealous sometimes, though, to tell you the truth. It's not proper jealousy, you know?
I don't know how to explain it, but I think you can understand what I mean. Of course. I haven't misunderstood what you meant. Don't worry about that. Even so, I'm just a friend to James. There are lots of things that you can do as a wife that I am unable to do as a friend, if you see what I mean. I'm really grateful that James has you by his side. I guess that we all helped each other after the suddenness of what happened to John. You and James are really important to me, you know. Thank you for looking out for me when I needed it after what happened to John.
You don't need to thank us for that. Anyone would have done the same. Let's meet more often. We don't live that far away from each other, do we? It must be hard for you looking after Liam by yourself. You can come over anytime and bring Liam as well. James would love it if he could play with Liam more often. Maybe then he wouldn't dream about him anymore. I'd of course love to get to know him and help you out at the same time as well. That'd be great, wouldn't it, James? Of course. I'd love to be able to see Liam more often. It must be hard from you on your own all the time, and Maddie could help you out a lot.
Still, it'd feel like I was getting in the way of the two of you dating and spending time together. I'd feel really sorry about that.
There's no need to say things like that. It's fine. We've both said so. It's not like you'd be living with us anyway. We'd still have loads of time to spend just the two of us together. Anyway, this food is really good, isn't it? Let's eat some more to build our strength up.
Thank you.
Sarah looks a lot better than last time I saw her. I was really pleased to see that. Yeah, she does, doesn't she? After what happened to John, she did nothing but cry for days and days. I was really worried about her. I feel much better seeing her a bit brighter again like this. I was really shocked seeing her like that before because I'd never seen her so weak before. She was always so tough and strong. Now that we're married, I do understand why she was like that, though. If I think about you suddenly not being here anymore, like what happened with John, it makes me feel so sad. I really don't know what I'd do. Don't you start as well. I'm right here beside you. I'm not going anywhere. You don't need to worry about that. When I see how you are with Sarah, I can't help feeling jealous, you know? You look at her in ways I've never seen you look at me. It's not like a mad jealousy. I'm just jealous that you aren't that way with me. I feel like a child. I can't help it, though. You're just so natural together. You're just so close and have known each other since you were kids. I just thought I'd say something. I'm not mad about it or anything, so don't misunderstand what I'm saying, okay? Really? Don't worry about it. I know you don't mean anything by it, and I know we act like that, but it's just because we've been that close since school. I told you, she's like a little sister to me. That's all. Because we've known each other for so long, there's no tension or anything between us. That's why you can probably see a different side to me like that. We can just say anything to each other without any consequences. Even though we're married, you're like my forever girlfriend. I have to be more careful with you than I am with her because we're going to stay together forever, aren't we? That's why I can't totally relax around you like I can her. You're too important to me. What are you going on about? You're so silly sometimes. You saying that has made me feel a bit better about it all, though. Thanks. You really are so kind and thoughtful sometimes. That's why you still have friends like that. Anyway, now you've mentioned Sarah again. I want to do something with her and Liam at the weekend. Why don't we go home and get lots of sleep so that we can do something fun with them this weekend? You two bickering is really funny to watch as well. You're like kids. If it's okay with you, let's do it. And it's not bickering. Most of the time, it's her picking on me. I'll call her and see if she's free. Thanks. Doing something with Liam's going to be so much fun.
Liam, this is your Uncle James's house. Oh, look! Aunt Maddie is here as well. Why don't you come and say hi?
Hey, Liam. You're so cute. James! Liam's here! Hey, Liam. Wow, you've got so big. You look even more cute than you did in the photos your mommy sent me. He could be a model when he grows up.
What are you talking about? Liam isn't going to be a model. He's going to be a top barrister. Luckily, he takes after his dad. He's so smart, you know.
It really is lucky that he didn't get your brains, isn't it?
Hey, you're no smarter than I am, so you can't say anything. You two are at it already, I see. It really is so much fun to watch you bickering like that. Liam, your mommy and uncle are great friends, aren't they? Let's play together lots, and then you'll grow up to be great, just like your uncle, won't you? Maddie, don't say things like that to him. He'll think that they're true. Young kids believe anything, you know. Anyway, I've brought a box of cookies and some other bits for you. It's in the trunk. I'll just go and get it a second.
Isn't it heavy? Let's go together. I'll carry it for you. You don't even know the passcode for the main door. If you have to ring the bell again, it might scare Liam. I'll be back in a minute, Maddie. You stay here with Liam. We won't be long.
Sure. Be careful you don't drop it or anything. I'm really pleased that I get time to play with Liam. But when the two of them go off like this, it makes me get that feeling of jealousy again like before. I thought that if the three of us spent some time together, I'd feel better. But I think it might be making me feel worse instead. I don't really know what to do about it anymore. I'm the bad one for thinking like this, right? There's just something between them. I can feel it. No, I'm sure it's just me being stupid and letting my imagination get the better of me. They'll be back in a minute anyway.
Wow, this is really heavy. What did you bring all this for? I told you that you didn't need to get us anything and to just come.
You're looking after Liam for me. I couldn't just come empty-handed now, could I? I want to look good in front of Maddie as well. Maddie, James said you like cookies, so I brought a load with me. They're really good. I hope you like them. Thanks, Sarah. You really didn't need to bring us this much, though. What took the two of you so long anyway?
Is the car parked a long way away or something?
Oh, no, it wasn't that. We went to the coffee shop in front of your apartment complex to get some takeout coffee for the three of us. Sorry we took so long. You were okay here with Liam, weren't you? Let's drink this coffee and then decide what we're going to do.
Sarah said that she fancied some coffee, so I thought we'd get them since we were in the car park already. Sorry for keeping you waiting like that. I probably should have phoned to tell you what we were doing.
Oh, it's fine. You don't need to apologize. I should be thanking you for getting coffee. So, thank you. I was fine here with Liam. He was really good. He must know that you're family. Look at him sleeping there without a care in the world. It seems like you'd be a great mom, Maddie. Don't make me get embarrassed again by talking about babies. Why don't we have lunch, then watch a movie or something? Sarah, you can stay here as long as you want, so don't worry about overstaying your welcome or anything like that. Think of this as your home. You are family, after all.
Did you have a good time with Sarah and Liam yesterday? Maybe we should have done that more often.
Yeah, Sarah's a laugh, and Liam's really good and so cute, too. The three of us together was a lot of fun and made me feel good. Let's do it more often in the future. Oh yeah, I'm going down to my parents' place the day after tomorrow. I'll put some food in the fridge for you, so make sure you eat, okay?
Oh yes, I forgot that was so soon. Time really flies, doesn't it? How long did you say you were going for again? You said about 3 days, didn't you? Don't forget to take the documents your mom wants, and drive carefully, okay? Don't go wandering around there at night. There are lots of ditches and stuff that you can trip and fall into.
Thanks for worrying about me. I'll be fine. And yes, I think I'll be back in about 3 days. I won't stay there too long. You can manage without me for a few days, can't you? I'm more worried about you than I am about myself these days. I lived in the countryside for a while growing up, so you don't need to worry about me, okay? I'll be fine.
Oh, really? That's lucky. That makes me feel a lot better about you going. Drive carefully, though, and don't forget to phone me, okay?
I don't know why you say that when you know that you'll probably be too busy to answer the phone anyway. I'll see you in a few days. Mom! Dad! Where are you?
Oh, Maddie!
Hi! It's so good to see you again. The roads weren't too bad, were they? You must be hungry.
Yeah, I'm really hungry. The roads weren't busy, but they're really narrow and bendy. What about Dad? We should have lunch with him too, shouldn't we? I've missed your cooking so much. I've been imagining me eating it the whole way here.
Dad's just gone out for a quick walk. If you just wait a bit, I'll make you something amazing. You're so funny. I see you miss my food more than you miss me, then.
Never. Your food is really good, though. The air feels so much cleaner here than it does in the city. It feels so calm and peaceful, too. Maybe I should move near here as well.
Oh, stop talking rubbish. You stay there in the city with James. You've both got ties there, haven't you? You're both doing okay recently, aren't you?
Yeah, we're great, thanks. We went to John's grave the other day. It was his anniversary day, you see. Luckily, this year it didn't rain and the weather was really good. It made quite a difference, you know. James didn't cry nearly as much as he did last year, and Sarah looked much brighter this time as well. Last year was just awful, but it really was much better this year. It was funny watching James and Sarah talking and bickering amongst themselves. I guess it's because they've known each other for so long. They act like brother and sister more than like friends, really.
I'm glad this year was better, but I feel really bad for Sarah. They got married, had a baby, and then John died not long after, didn't he? It must be so hard raising her son alone. I think her seeming brighter must be an act. I really can't imagine how hard it must be for her to lose her husband and best friend when her son was still so young. It's good that the three of you can meet and have a good time together at least. Well done for trying to help them out.
Yeah, it all has been really hard for her. John suddenly dying in a car crash like that. It's not even really something that could have been helped. He was just there one minute and gone the next. It's really scary how these things can just suddenly happen and your whole life can change in a blink of an eye like that. James, John, and Sarah have been friends since they were really young, you see. James is taking really good care of Sarah now. Last weekend, Sarah and little Liam came over to our place and we had a really nice time together, you know? We've all got a lot closer now and are helping each other out, so you don't need to worry about it too much. Sarah really has got a lot brighter recently. It's really lucky. It was awful to see her after the accident, you know?
Still, bringing up a child on your own must be so difficult. There's the child, and John died just as they should have been enjoying their time together as newlyweds and as a new family. Fate really is scary. It's lucky for you that James is so reliable. I guess being the first son must help with that. He seems so kind and caring towards you as well. Is he getting on all right at work? Didn't you say that they weren't happy with him when he was going to take a break after John died last year?
Oh yeah, they weren't. But he didn't end up taking a break. He just used his vacation days to rest a bit. He's doing really well there now. He was really busy with preparations for a big deal for a few weeks. He was working late every night, so I was quite lonely, to be honest. But that's all done now, and we're back to living like newlyweds again. We're going to Italy soon as well. You're jealous, right? I guess working all those hours has its benefits. I've managed to fill all the shops in the building Dad gave me as well, so we've got enough money to live how we want. For a while, at least.
Oh, really? Well done. That's great news. I told you before, the building might be small, but it's in a great location, so it's bound to do well. Your dad did well getting it for you. I'm so glad you're doing well with it. Are you getting on with all the business owners okay as well?
Yeah, they've been fine up until now. We're all getting along well. They're really kind, luckily. I'm going to get you loads of presents on my way back from Italy. What do you want?
I don't need presents. You going somewhere like that to see and eat amazing things is as good as a gift for me. What more could I possibly ask for? You two have been through some hard times, but it makes me happy to see you get through them and taking care of each other like you are. I hope you can continue to be happy like this for a long time to come.
What are you going on about, Mom? Of course we'll be happy for a long time. Don't worry about that.
Maddie, why don't you stay here another night? Why are you going home so quickly?
Well, we finished what I came here for more quickly than I expected. And you talking about James last night made me miss him. So I've decided to go home earlier than I planned to. He'll be at home on his own, and if I'm not there, he doesn't eat breakfast, so I can't help but worry about him.
How long did you tell him that you'd be staying here for? You left him something to eat while you were gone, didn't you?
Of course. I left him enough for 3 days. That's not why I want to go home early, though. I really do miss him, you see. You and Dad seem to be able to sort out the paperwork a lot better between you than I thought you would be able to as well. You don't need me here to help you. You are quite capable of doing it yourselves. You understood what I told you a lot faster than I expected, too. I'm really glad that Dad's here with you. It makes me feel much better.
I only asked you to check what we'd already done to reassure me that we weren't doing it all wrong. That's all. There are so many scams with land and housing and things like that at the moment that I felt better checking that everything was okay with you as well. More than all of that, I've missed you. We hardly ever see you anymore, you know. I feel a bit sad that you're leaving so soon, to be honest. But since you said you're going back home because you miss your husband, there's not much I can do about it, is there? I guess newlyweds like yourself spending days apart doesn't look very good anyway.
Thanks for coming and helping us out, Maddie. We feel much better now that you have checked the documents for us. It was lovely to see you again, too. Me and your mom are really happy to hear that things are going so well between you and James. We'll try to come and visit you sometime, okay?
Next time I come to visit, I'll make sure to bring James with me. He's a proper city boy, but I think it'd be fun to show him the countryside as well. Enjoy your dinner, and I'll see you both again soon. I won't leave it this long before I come again, I promise. I'd better get a move on. I can't wait to see James again. We've only been apart for a day. I wonder why I miss him so much. I'm being really silly, aren't I? I've got some of James's favorite pizza and some beer. That's it. He's going to be really surprised to see me back already, isn't he? We can watch YouTube while eating pizza and drinking beer together. What a perfect night. That's strange. Why is the living room light already turned off at this time? I wonder if James is asleep. James, Hey, James! Stop it! Hang on. Why do I hear a woman's voice coming from the bedroom? What's going on here? I better get going now. Liam will be waiting for me. My friend says she's got something on tonight, so she can't watch Liam for any longer, and I'll have to pick him up. I can't just leave him there on his own now, can I?
Oh, do you have to go already? I told you that you should have just brought Liam here with you, didn't I? I also told you Maddie isn't coming back tonight. She's staying at her parents' place in the countryside. This doesn't happen very often, does it? We can only ever see each other for an hour or so at a time. Why don't we make the most of it? We could mess around together all night and then we could go somewhere together in the morning. What do you think? We can even stay together a bit longer when we get back again.
You've always come to my place up until now. Now that I'm at your place, I feel even worse about Maddie. If you really don't want us to part, you could just come to my place instead or something.
Nah, let's just stay here. Just the two of us. Don't think of Liam or anything else tonight. Our bed is a lot more comfortable than yours is anyway, so let's just stay here tonight.
What do you two think you're doing?
Maddie! What are you doing here? Maddie, we were just...
Maddie! I asked what you two were doing here. You aren't even dressed. What on earth is going on? I know it's a stupid question when you're both here in our bedroom naked, but are the two of you having an affair?
Maddie, no. It's nothing like that, I swear. You've misunderstood what's happening. Just listen to me for a minute.
What do you have to say for yourself, Sarah? Don't just try and hide. You must have something to say to me. Well?
Why are you being like that to Sarah?
What? Are you taking her side now? What do you think I'm going to be like? I just found her with you in our bedroom.
No, that's not what I meant. First, can you just calm down a bit, please, Maddie?
Do you think I can calm down right now? I've just caught you naked in our bedroom with her, and you tell me not to shout at her and to calm down? What planet are you on? Do you think that's possible right now? And you, have you lost your mind? He's your dead husband's brother. Didn't you think about that? Do you think that what you're doing at the moment is normal?
Maddie, I'm really sorry. Let's go outside and talk about this for a minute.
You said that the two of you had been friends since you were young. So even though I was jealous of you, I believed that you were just that. Friends. I even believed you when you said she was like a little sister to you. No matter how bad I felt seeing the two of you laughing and joking together. So, this was how you two have been comforting each other since John died, is it? It must have been great fun for the two of you. Especially when I, like the idiot that I apparently am, suggested that we spend more time together. How can you be so shameless as to go to John's graveside with his brother when you have been having an affair with him? He would be horrified if he knew what the two of you had been up to. Was it fun? Going for Mexican food on his anniversary? Sharing memories of John? You two must have been laughing to yourselves.
Maddie, it wasn't like that. Really, it wasn't.
How can you say that you two aren't having an affair when the evidence is staring me straight in the face? You two are naked in my bedroom. Does your mom know that the two of you are carrying on like this? What would she think if she knew? Please don't tell Mom about this. I'm really sorry. Why shouldn't I? Aren't you embarrassed about what you've been doing? Does someone like you even know how to be embarrassed? How could you do this? You were both so normal and natural, joking around together even when I was with you. I was so jealous but just convinced myself that I was being stupid and it was just because you'd known each other for so long. How stupid am I?
Maddie, please.
Don't say my name, you disgusting jerk! I already have photos of what you two have been doing together. There's no way I can possibly tolerate what you've done. I mean, who could? I was so worried about you, Sarah, looking after Liam alone. It turns out that I was a fool. How could anyone possibly think that their husband is having an affair with their sister-in-law? This is just insane. Please don't tell anyone. Please. I'll do anything that you want. I must have lost my mind for a while with all the grief of losing John. I still have to bring up Liam by myself. I don't want any of this to affect him. You two really are something. Just worrying about yourselves right to the end. I will never be able to forgive the two of you for this, and I'm not going to just let it go quietly either. I'm going to tell everyone. Your friends, family, co-workers, everyone who will listen. So good luck with that.
Maddie, please. Please, just wait a second. Hey, stop crying now. And stop drinking too. This is no good for anyone. Do you want to end up like John? Stop drinking and stop crying. I don't know.
Hey, why are you speaking to me like that? John might have been your little brother, but he was my husband as well. Don't talk about him like that. I know that you are having as hard a time and are as sad as I am right now. How long are you going to keep this brave act going for? You think I don't know?
I have Maddie to think of now. And I need to keep myself together so that when you see me, you feel a bit better. We can't both sit here drinking and crying like you are now. What good would that do anyone? You have to think of Liam now. You've sent him to your friend's house again, haven't you?
Yes, I'm going to pick him up tomorrow. Don't worry. I just couldn't cope with him today. That's all. Today was the day that I went to the amusement park with John, you see. I saw that it was today when I was looking at the album that I look at every day, and thinking about that just made me so sad. You're late tonight. Is it okay you being here? Won't Maddie be waiting for you?
She thinks that I'm working late. It's fine. I really am busy at work as well. I'm going to pop by here after work for the next few days, so you hurry up and get yourself back together, okay?
You're looking more and more worried. I guess being here with me is making you think more and more about the past as well. I'm really sorry for being like this. I'm making everyone around me sad and worried. I'm sorry.
Sarah, don't say that. It's fine. I want to find comfort as well. And as you are the only person that knew John as well as I did, talking with you does help. I really, really miss him sometimes. I really miss the times the three of us played together without a care in the world. What are you doing?
If I can comfort you, I will. I can't keep relying on you like this forever, can I?
Sarah, stop. We can't. Maddie, I'll explain everything. Sarah was just having such a hard time, and...
There's nothing more for you to say. When you said you were working late all those times, you were with her, weren't you? I thought you looked pretty happy for someone who just worked overtime. At the time, I thought you were happy because you had finally come home to me. But when I think of it now, it literally makes me feel sick. You know that you really shouldn't have done that, don't you? You have your son to think of. If you were thinking at all about him, you shouldn't have done it. What on earth are you going to say to him if he finds out about this in the future? How can you live with yourself? No, please. Please don't tell anyone about this. I'm begging you. I am so sorry. I must have lost my mind for a while back there. I won't speak to James again, I promise. I'll just live quietly from now on. Just me and Liam. So please don't tell anyone. I don't care what you do. You can do what you like. I'm going to file for divorce in the morning, so you and James had better think of another reason for it. I don't want anything to do with you anymore. I don't even want to be in the same room as you. I really thought I was being terrible, being jealous of the two of you. I thought that my jealousy was ridiculous. But I knew that something was not quite right every time I saw the two of you together. I was James's wife. I'm not a fool. But as I was just there laughing with you, you both thought that I'd never suspect anything? Anyway, James, you can explain what has happened to your mom. Make something up. Tell her the truth. I really don't care which. Tomorrow, I'm going to go back to Mom's and tell her everything. Then I'm going to file for divorce. Don't even think of contacting me again. Either of you. Everything else can be sorted out through our lawyers.
Maddie, please, think again about divorce. I'm doing well at work now, and you don't have to worry about money, so we can just forget everything, have a baby, and live together as a family. Please, as time goes by, I'm sure.
A baby? Why on earth would I want a baby with a piece of trash like you? Wouldn't you feel sorry for it? It would just be born as an excuse to keep me in the shambles of a marriage. I'm so glad that I never started a family with you. That was the best decision that I ever made. I don't know if you'll be able to get remarried after this, but just do what you want. Live with your precious Sarah if you want to. I don't care.
Maddie.
Our divorce went smoothly. I got a huge alimony and am now living in the countryside with my parents. After talking to a loudmouthed mutual friend of ours, the rumor of their affair spread really quickly. James was fired from his job and no one wanted anything to do with him anymore. My ex-mother-in-law even ended up running away and moving house to escape the rumors and glances that she was caught up in. She tries to call me sometimes, saying that she is sorry and that it is all her fault for not bringing up her son properly. She felt so bad and betrayed by what the two of them had done that she broke off all contact with them. I don't know what happened to the two of them after that. I still feel really betrayed by what they did, and feel like I am unable to trust anyone except my parents anymore and find myself doubting people a lot. However, I'm trying hard to dust myself off and start living my life again. Thank you for listening to my story. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to see more content.
Hey, are you there?
Wow, what a special occasion this is. You don't usually contact me first. Is there something special going on? How have you been? It's been a long time since I last saw you. Are you still living down south? How are things down there? Hotter, I bet. I hope you're doing well.
I thought I'd just say hi to you since we haven't spoken in so long. I know that you're still not married and you're still living at home with Mother. Doesn't it get boring? Don't you want to move out?
Are you suggesting there is something wrong with the life I'm living? It's just not the right time for me to move out yet. I'll probably do that after I get married. In the meantime, I can stay here, save money, and look after Mother at the same time. It's a win-win situation. You haven't spoken to me for 3 years, and then this is how you greet me? You just contact me to start criticizing? Couldn't you say something nice to me?
Well, you are over 30 years old. What did you expect me to say? I was just curious, that's all. It wasn't meant to be criticism. I just wanted to know your plans. There's no need to get in a bad mood. I was only asking. Is it a sensitive topic? Are you worried that you'll never find a husband and you'll be alone all your life? The longer you wait, the harder it'll be, so why not just get on with it now? I've managed to get out and get somewhere in life. Don't be afraid, you can do it too.
How about you just get off my back? Ever since Dad died 2 years ago, I've been feeling so bad about life. It started off just staying here to look after Mother, but now I think I'm happy with this life. I've had some troubles, so leave me be. I haven't seen you for so long, and now you come back into my life and start giving me advice?
It sucks that he died, but what can we do about it? You just have to say goodbye to people and get on with your life as best as you can. You can't spend the rest of your life in pain thinking about that person. There's no way to bring them back, so you'll just have to move on instead. It's what he would have wanted. You don't get a second chance in life, so you need to make the most of it.
You didn't contact me for 3 years. You're in no position to tell me what to do. You just went wandering off and never came back. We were worried about you. Why did you do that? Who knows what kind of a person you are now? You could have changed so much. How can you talk about your dad as if you just don't care? Think of how much he did for you as a child and now you just don't even care?
Stop making me out to be the bad guy. Hurry up and get out of the house. I'm telling you this as your older brother. You need to leave. Now that Father is gone, I am the oldest man in the house. You should respect my opinion.
Things have been going fine for me living here. Why should I leave just because you're telling me to? Mother is happy with me living here, so why do I need to change?
Everyone else your age has moved out and got on with their lives. Why can't you? Is there something wrong with you? No confidence? Maybe you don't like men. You just want to go through life and never grow up? If I were you, I'd be really embarrassed.
Why don't you just let this go? Do you really have to be like this to me? Why have you suddenly started being like this?
I'm getting married myself, so I've started to become more worried about you. I don't want you to be left behind in life. My girlfriend is already pregnant, so we're getting married as soon as possible. How could I not marry a woman that I got pregnant? It's my duty as a man to look after her and the baby. It's gonna be really hard for us. We don't have that much money. The rent is really expensive and the stuff for the baby is only gonna add to our worries. But what else can I do? I just have to get on with it. I haven't even mentioned childcare if we end up paying for that. I thought that maybe we could move back in with Mother. It would really help us a lot. But there is one problem. You're still living there. There wouldn't be enough room, so you need to move out. Although, if you were there, you would be able to look after the baby when we need you to.
I have no problem with you coming back to this house to live in. Why would I? Also, you'll need to discuss this with Mother. Not me. It's her house. But why do I have to leave? I'm sure we could all live here together. There's enough room.
I don't think my wife would want to live in such a way. It would be so crowded, too many people in a small space. It would stress her out. Wouldn't it be better if you got married and then we went to live with them? It would be bad enough for her having to live with her mother-in-law, but sister-in-law too? Oh, it is too much.
I don't think it'll be bad at all. I can maintain a good relationship with your wife. I'm a nice girl, and I'm sure we can get along.
I don't think so. It would be really stressful when you move in together. You'll end up arguing all the time, and it'll just be unbearable.
How can you be sure when we've never even met each other? You're just presuming that things will go wrong when I don't think they will.
Don't you think it'll be really awful living together under one roof? It'll be too crowded. We need the house to live in, and you need to move out. Don't you think that there might be something wrong with you? If you're such a nice girl, then why aren't you married yet? What kind of girl is still single and living at home with her mother at your age? This is something I can't compromise on. You need to leave. The easiest way for this to happen is for you to get married yourself. You can go and live with your new husband and his family, and he can pay for you. Oh, you'd really enjoy it.
Yes, but I'm not married yet, not even close. You talk about this as if it could happen sometime soon, and it can't. What would Mom say anyway? She might not want you to move in here, and she might not want me to move out. I think she likes me living at home. I do a lot to help her out.
Is this your excuse to not move out? You think Mother wants you there? I think Mother would be much happier if I moved back in and you moved out. Especially now that we're expecting a baby, that is more important than you.
Has Mother said that? Has she said she wants me out?
I think that she does. I'm coming home and you're moving out. Is there anything more to talk about? I think Mother would be really happy about this. She'd be singing and dancing at the happy news.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I should go. I know Mother preferred you from a young age. Maybe it would be her dream come true for you to come home with a child of your own. She'd be crying tears of joy. I remember as a child, she would always praise you and criticize me no matter what I did. Even if I did well at something, she was never impressed. It was always you she preferred. But there's one thing you have to promise me. Don't contact me again. I don't care what happens in your life, no matter how good or bad. Don't tell me about it. I don't want to know. Don't think that you can throw someone out like this and then expect them to ever come back. I have done so much to help Mother, and this is how you treat me?
You don't have to be angry like this. I am just trying to be practical about the whole thing. We need a place to live, and you need to go out into the world. We can still stay in touch with each other. We're gonna come and live in that house in a few days. That's our plan. Don't have such a big tantrum about it. Just before you leave, can you please tidy everything up and make sure that you don't take any of my stuff? What is this? Are you trying to play some kind of game? Why have you left the house like this? And where is Mother? Why isn't she here?
She's gone out to do some shopping. She loves you so much that she's gone out to get some things for when you arrive. She's really putting in a big effort to welcome you back. I have no idea why. I've already left. I won't be coming back.
But where has all of the stuff gone? What have you done with it? Where's the sofa and the TV and all the other things? Have you taken them?
What do you mean? I only took my stuff. I left everything that was yours. That's what you asked for, so that's what I did. I took all the stuff I paid for. What could the problem possibly be?
If it's in this house, then it belongs to Mother. Isn't that right? You should have left it here.
No, they belonged to me, and Mother wasn't using them. She doesn't watch TV. She doesn't use the microwave. She lived a simple life, so I bought them for myself. Now that I'm leaving, I'll take them with me. I'll be needing them in my new life. You'll have to buy a whole house of new stuff, but why should I care about that? I work really hard and saved a lot of money to buy those things. I had to be really frugal. I had to make sacrifices. If I paid for them, then why wouldn't I take them? When Mother didn't have any money, she never called you. Do you know why? Because I was there to help her out when she needed it.
Why did Mother need money? Oh, what was wrong? I thought that she got an inheritance from Dad when he died. Wasn't that enough? Did you take all the inheritance? Was that the problem?
You think I took it? How dare you say that? You are a disgrace. You're the one who didn't even come to your father's funeral. Why was that? Because you knew you weren't going to get any money from him after he died.
That wasn't the reason. I thought Mother was going to get a lot of money, but I wasn't going to ask for any myself. I knew Dad always worked hard, but I knew he didn't have that much money. He worked steadily for a stable income. He was good to Mother, so I wouldn't dare ask for anything from her. But I thought she'd at least have enough to survive on. Are you saying that Mother has been struggling for cash? Oh, I didn't even know that.
She wasn't starving, but she didn't really have enough to live a happy life. This should have been obvious to you, but maybe it wasn't because you never bothered to contact us. She had to live very frugally to get by. She didn't have enough for any luxuries. That's why I bought so much stuff for the house. She couldn't afford it, so I bought things for the two of us to use. But now I'm being thrown out. It's your job to pay for those things. I'm not going to leave it behind. It's mine, and I'll need it in my new place. If you go looking around the house, you'll see that there's not much stuff there. We had to be really careful with any spending. Life wasn't easy. Whenever I went shopping, I had to buy the cheapest stuff. I had to search around trying to find anything on sale. It was really tough for me and Mother. I think she was sad about it, but she didn't let it show. And where were you during all this time? Nowhere to be seen.
Is this true? You're telling the truth? I really hope you're not exaggerating all of this, because it hurts me to know that Mother was in such a bad situation. How is it possible that you had no money? I'm sure Mother must have got enough when Dad died, and you were working too. It should have been enough to get by.
I helped her a lot, but we still had to struggle. Why do you think I didn't move out? You think I was just at home sponging off my parents? No chance I'd do that. I thought it would be best for me to stay there and look after them until I got married myself. I was so busy with them that I didn't get time to go out and socialize. It's probably why I'm not married. I didn't get to meet anyone. I did it because it's what a child should do for their parents. Dad was sick for years before he died, and I looked after him then. He had high blood pressure and diabetes, and he had to go to hospital a lot. Who do you think paid for the hospital bills? It was me. His insurance didn't cover everything, so I had to step in and help on regular occasions. I often phoned you to see if you could help, but you didn't even answer my calls. You didn't do anything to help us.
I'm sorry about that, but I was busy with my own life. I was trying to make something good happen in my life, and then I met this girl. She's pregnant now, so I have to support her and the child.
You should have done more. Don't you remember all the love your parents gave to you as a child? Don't you remember how they supported you? Didn't you remember that when you chose not to talk to us for all that time? What about all the money they gave you when you were growing up? Couldn't you have returned the favor when they really needed it? It was Dad's dying wish that Mother would be looked after, and the burden was left completely to me. It was hard for me, but I did what any good person would do. Meanwhile, you were just out there living your life without a care in the world. You didn't even bother to contact us and make sure we were all right. Now you've come back and thrown me out of the home I lived in for so long. I was there looking after Mother, and now I've been thrown out? It's only fair that now it's your turn to pay for Mother, not mine. I've done enough. And now it's you who has to step up to the challenge. I only hope that you're capable of it. I don't want you contacting me, begging for me to come back.
Why was it so expensive? What were you spending money on?
The food, the bills, the rent, it was expensive.
What rent? I thought the house was ours.
I tried to tell you about this a long time ago, but I couldn't contact you. When Dad was sick, we were really struggling to pay all the bills. We had no option but to sell the house in order to pay for his medical bills. It was a really painful time for us. Mother and Father had worked all their lives to buy that house. Then they had to sell it to pay for medical bills. I tried to contact you, but you were nowhere to be seen. You didn't make any effort to stay in touch with us. So don't be all shocked now you learned what happened. The money we got from selling the house is paying for the rent now. We have to be careful about spending, because what if we run out of money? How would we pay the rent? Do you think you'll be able to manage it? You've already moved back in with your mother because of money problems. How will you pay if something else goes wrong? You're a grown man and you can't even afford to pay for yourself and your child. How are you in any position to look after Mother?
I can look after myself and I can look after Mother. After I move back in, I'll get a better job. I only need to move in with Mother because this pregnancy happened so suddenly. It's just a surprise for us and we were really not ready for it. But in the future, things will be better. But we also need the things that you've taken from the house. Why don't you bring them all back as soon as possible?
No, I'm not going to come back. I've told you several times already, it's my stuff and I'm taking it with me. You came back into our lives and you insisted that I move out. Now you want me to bring all the stuff back because you can't afford any yourself? If I leave the house and you move in, then the duty of caring for Mother passes to you. You have to buy her everything she needs, not me. For the first time in many years, I have freedom and I'm going to take full advantage of that. I don't feel guilty because I've done so much for Mother over the years. It's only right that this burden now falls to you. After all, you're about to become a dad. You should be able to look after yourself. If you can't look after your old mother, how will you be able to look after a baby and a wife? Time to be a real man. Don't contact me again. I don't want anything to do with you. I deleted his contact details and blocked him. There was no way I was going to talk to him again. Why should I? He left us for so many years. Why can't I do the same to him? I moved out and started a new life of freedom, all on my own. Now I get to spend all of my money on myself. I didn't realize this life could be so much fun. I don't have to worry about anything but myself. I feel like a great burden had been lifted from my shoulders. From that day on, I could eat whatever I wanted, sleep whenever I wanted, and go where I wanted to go. I didn't have to spend my life living for others. I could go to the store and buy some nice clothes and jewelry. I could get takeout and sit in front of the TV by myself in the evening. It was the first time in my life I got to experience these basic joys. Let's hope for more and more in the future. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.
Dylan, I'm going out today, okay? See you later tonight.
Huh? You're going out now of all times?
Yep, just for a bit.
Where are you off to in such a rush?
Oh, nowhere special. A friend of mine invited me to a restaurant with an all-you-can-eat dessert buffet. That's all. There's even a discount if you go with a group of 2 or more.
You're going out to eat again, huh?
Like I said, it's really not a big deal. I just love to eat, that's all.
And this friend you're talking about, that would be...
She's the girl I'm always telling you about, silly. The one with a self-proclaimed iron stomach.
Well, alright then, I'll take your word for it. Aside from that, though, you remember what day it is today, don't you?
Of course I know, silly. It's Christmas Eve.
That's not exactly what I meant, but yeah, it is.
The buffet I'm going to is running a seasonal campaign. There's no way I could possibly have forgotten it. Today's the last day they're having the buffet, so I really have to go today or I'll miss my chance.
You know there's something else happening today, though, right? Besides Christmas Eve or any holiday deals or anything like that?
Besides Christmas Eve? Huh? It's not really ringing any jingle bells for me.
You really seriously have no idea what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, of course. I know what you're talking about.
You're absolutely sure of that?
Yeah, I'm on the same page as you, so don't say another word. No worries, I promise. I'll be back home in time for dinner. No problem at all.
Speaking, if you're going out this afternoon, what's happening with Noelle? She said she was going to do her winter break homework with a friend at their house today, right?
Yeah, that's right. I texted her to go to your mom's house when she was done studying for the day. She sent me a thumbs up emoji, so the message must have gone through, yeah? And I told your mom to expect Noelle over this afternoon too, of course.
You did? Got it. Thanks for the update.
We're having a full spread with a chicken and cake and everything tonight, right? I can't wait. I'm gonna eat until the buttons fly off my pants.
The fact that you're saying that while you're on your way to a buffet place makes me think you're the one with an iron stomach. You know, usually when someone's gonna have a big celebratory dinner, they typically fast beforehand so they can really savor the special meal.
Yeah, but I'm the kind of person who doesn't put on weight no matter how much they eat, remember? So, it's all good.
I guess I can't argue with that. Just do me a favor and be careful about how much food you eat tonight. Don't get too carried away, please. I'm counting on you.
Whatever you say.
You're laughing, but I'm being dead serious about what I just said from the bottom of my heart. Alright, I need to get back to work. Talk to you later.
Okay, good luck over there. I'm going out myself. See you later tonight.
I'm really sorry. It looks like I won't be getting home until a good bit later than I was hoping for.
Huh? Did something happen? Is everything okay?
We're running into some issues here at the office, and by the looks of it, I'm the only person in the office today that can have it all fixed and taken care of by tonight.
Oh dear, sounds like quite the pickle.
Well, the good news is I figured out the root of the problem and how to fix everything. Now I just actually have to do the troubleshooting. This thing's shaping up to be a major thorn in my side, honestly. Guess I'm working overtime tonight.
That sounds like the only thing you can do right about now, huh? In that case, what should we do about our dinner plans? It's too late to cancel the cake and chicken and everything else, so it's probably on its way over here by now.
If you wait on my behalf, you're probably going to be starving by the time I get home. So I say the two of you should just go ahead and eat without me.
Roger that.
Alright, the sooner I take care of this, the sooner I'll be home and eating, so I'd better get back to it.
Yeah, good luck and do your best. We'll be waiting for you.
Dylan, is now a good time to talk?
Yeah, what's up, Mom?
You're not still working at this hour, are you?
I clocked out just a little bit ago. I'm just heating up the car now.
Oh my. Don't tell me you had to work overtime on today of all days.
Hate to say it, but that's pretty much exactly what happened. I was planning to leave when I usually do, but we ran into some unexpected issues at the office, and none of my coworkers were familiar enough with the project to handle it, so it pretty much fell on my shoulders.
That's unfortunate.
Hey, on the bright side, I managed to finish fixing everything a whole hour earlier than I thought I would.
I see. I guess that might explain why nobody came to pick up Noelle this afternoon like I thought you would.
Huh? Didn't Crystal come over to pick her up from your place, though?
I waited and waited for Crystal to come by, but she never came. I tried to call her several times, but she never picked up, and she hasn't responded to my messages either.
I don't believe it.
Noelle told me she could go home all by herself, but she's still in elementary school. I didn't want to send her to an empty house all alone.
Yeah, no kidding. What the heck happened to Crystal? She told me she was going to some kind of restaurant with a dessert buffet today, but I'm sure she would have finished by now.
Dylan, listen to me. Do you think this has to do with how Crystal feels about Noelle?
What do you mean by that?
I'm really not sure how to say this, or if it's right to say it all, but I'm Noelle's grandmother, and you're her uncle after all. The three of us are bound together by our shared blood, and blood is thicker than water, as they say. However, when it comes to Crystal, she's different, you know?
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
And on top of that, I think Noelle's still healing from what her parents did. The affair, Reese and Constance's divorce. She's young, and I don't think she's had time to get over it. Even though you and Crystal decided to adopt her and treat her like a daughter instead of a niece. This is your first year celebrating the holidays with her, and it's her first Christmas since everything happened with her parents, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. I thought she was handling it pretty well, all things considered, but then again, I've been swamped with work recently.
I know the situation was difficult, but for any child to be taken away from not one but both of their parents, I can't think of anything more heartbreaking. Because of that, I want you and Crystal to be able to fill that void in Noelle's heart with good memories and make this feel like a real second chance at a happy family.
Yeah, of course. That's exactly what I want too. I think we're an odd family, and we've definitely got some growing pains, but I'm gonna give it my all. That kid deserves nothing but the best.
I see.
Let me try talking to Crystal again. I'm sure I can get through to her.
If anything happens that I ought to know about, please don't hesitate to tell me. I'll always be here to give you my 2 cents on the matter, okay?
Got it. Thanks a bunch, Mom. By the way, I hate to ask you, but could you look after Noelle just for a little longer tonight?
Of course I can. But why not come pick her up now?
I want to go ahead to our house and find out if Crystal's really still out and about.
Ah, I see. You're right to look for her, and I hope you find her soon.
Plus, I still have to pick up a Christmas cake. I'd hate to come to Noelle empty-handed.
That's right. Well, the bakery nearby is still open for a while, so how about Noelle and I go pick up a cake and save you some trouble?
Good call. You're a lifesaver, Mom. Make sure to get whatever flavor she wants. She deserves it. Alright, I need to head out now. I'll message you again in a bit, okay?
Good. We'll be waiting for you.
Hey, Crystal, pick up the damn phone.
Oh, you were the one calling me, Dylan. Thought it was someone else.
Seriously, where are you right now? My mom's been looking after Noelle all evening, and according to her, you were a no-show on picking her up. What gives? And to make things worse, why did you have to go and eat the whole dinner before either of us made it home? I can't even process what I'm seeing here. I'm speechless.
Huh? Wait, you're home already?
Sorry, was I not supposed to be home yet?
Well, it's just, you said you were going to be coming home late tonight, that's all.
Yeah, I wrapped up sooner than I thought I would. Now explain yourself. Where'd all our food go, huh?
Well, I didn't want all that food we got to go to waste, so I figured, what the heck, I'll just dig in. Better than letting it go cold and uneaten, right? I figured if you weren't coming home, I'd bring my friend from the buffet home, and us girls could have our own little Christmas party.
And now, after all that eating, you've gone out again? Where are you right now?
Oh yeah, my friend and I were talking about getting drinks, so we're just out at a bar. Is something wrong though?
So that's why. I thought you were in trouble, but in reality you were too damn busy drinking to go pick up Noelle. I can't believe you.
Yeah, but you know Noelle. She's always super shy around new people, and she's never met this friend of mine before, so she'd have a pretty crummy time hanging out with me and some lady she doesn't know, right?
That's not what I'm talking about, and you know it. You left Noelle, who we decided to adopt as our own, alone with my mom to go to party on your own when tonight was supposed to be all about her.
All about her? What are you talking about?
Oh my god, did you actually forget, Crystal?
Forget what? Seriously, I have no idea.
Do you remember earlier today when I asked you what day it was?
Yeah, like I said, today's Christmas Eve. What about it?
There's something else happening today. Something bigger than Christmas Eve.
Huh? Really?
You said you were on the same page and that I didn't need to bring it up, but clearly that was you just trying to get me off your case. Because if you really knew what I was talking about, you wouldn't even have thought about doing anything like the stunt you just pulled tonight.
Really? Is it really something that important? I mean, I'm sure I remembered it at the time when we were talking earlier, but what was it again?
It's Noelle's birthday today, you idiot. I can't believe you forgot something so important.
Huh?
She was born on December 24th. We were all home for the holidays and Constance went into labor while Reese and I were putting presents under the Christmas tree. I drove through a foot of snow while Reese sat in the back with Constance to keep her calm. That's why when she finally came out that night, we all agreed the best name for her would be Noelle. You know, like the French word for Christmas? We talked about this literally on the day we adopted her. Don't you remember? Today's party, everything we had planned, it was supposed to help her get over what happened between her parents and make some new, happier memories. But you just had to go be a glutton and eat the cake, the chicken, and by the looks of it, everything else. You selfish, selfish woman.
Wait. Hang on a second, okay? I thought we got all that food because it was stuff I like to eat.
Obviously, that's part of the reason, but I was hoping we could enjoy it together as a family and make today feel like a special day for Noelle.
Yeah, but I was just...
And that's not the worst of it. You said you brought a girlfriend of yours to have a party here at our place, but are you sure that wasn't a guy friend? Maybe even a boyfriend, if I may be so bold?
Huh? Are you crazy? How could you just say something like that all of a sudden?
That friend you've been hanging out with lately? It's that competitive eater guy, Cody, isn't it? On your way back to the house from your little date, you were spotted holding each other in a much too friendly manner as you walked up to the house. I spoke to some of the chattier neighbors while I was walking down the street just now. They didn't mind telling me what was going on at all.
No way.
Oh yeah, and the neighbors told me that they heard you guys making a bit of a ruckus, if you know what I mean.
No, that couldn't have... You're seriously pulling my leg, right?
I had a bad feeling on my way home, so I told Mom to take care of Noelle just for a little longer while I checked things out. Thank God I trusted my gut enough to not let myself bring Noelle home and have her see what you've done. That girl was looking so forward to tonight, to all the nice food and the cake. It's all she talked about for weeks. I don't know if anything I could tell her could soothe how hurt she'd be to see her beloved birthday dinner completely demolished.
You know, the funny thing is...
We're getting divorced.
Huh?
I'll shoot your family a message about it too. Don't worry.
Look, I know you're upset with me, but just slow down for a second, okay? You're the one who said Noelle needed a mother in her life, right? That was you, wasn't it?
Yeah, but a woman who sneaks behind her family's back and brings other guys home on Christmas Eve isn't exactly what I had in mind for a good mother.
But
I'll pack up your stuff and have it shipped wherever you need it. Just give me the address. You don't need to come back here, and frankly, I don't want you here either.
No, just stop and listen to me.
I'm getting myself a lawyer. I'm sure they'll be happy to walk you through the divorce paperwork and process.
I told you to just stop and listen to me. You're the one in the wrong here, you hear me?
Excuse me?
All you do is think about what Noelle wants and what Noelle needs. You never even think about me anymore. You're a horrible husband.
You say that, and yet you were seeing your iron-stomach boyfriend long before Noelle came into the picture, weren't you?
How did you...
I remember it now, clear as day. It must have been at least a year ago, but I saw him getting interviewed online, and something he said stuck out to me. He said his girlfriend, Crystal, liked to eat just as much as he does, and that he fell in love with her through food.
Damn. He said my name in an interview?
At that time, I thought it was just a coincidence, that we both had lovers with the same name, but now, I guess that food-loving girlfriend was you, wasn't it?
Wait, I can explain.
No need. See you around. After all that, we got divorced the next month. I talked with my lawyer and we ended up asking for $22,000 for the settlement. Crystal, my now ex-wife, was disowned by her parents and ended up having to find a new job to pay the alimony. Aside from that, the competitive eater she was dating let me know she told him she was single when they met and never mentioned me. He apologized to me profusely and he seemed forthright, so I figured he was just as much of a victim as me. As for the matter of Noelle's birthday, my mom got the word out that we were having an impromptu party quickly, and a ton of our relatives showed up at her place. Everyone brought dishes they made from home, and along with the cake that Mom and Noelle picked out that night, it ended up being a lively, lovely time. Noelle had a huge smile on her face the whole night, and I breathed a sigh of relief knowing that somehow my family and I had saved the day. Noelle and I have only just started our new life together, but as a father, and above that, a human, I'm gonna do my best to live a life that will make my daughter proud of me. Thanks for watching. Please give this video a like and subscribe to see more videos like it soon.
He Ethan, how are things? The newlywed life treating you well?
As a matter of fact, it is. We couldn't be happier. Thank you for asking.
That's good. I was a little worried about you after our parents went off on you a while back. But if you're doing okay, then that's all that matters.
That means a lot. I know they never really liked Sam all that much. Why that is, I'm not really sure. But I'm not gonna let it bother me.
Yeah, they've always been pretty strict with us, so I guess it's natural for them to have high standards.
You said it. You better watch out. They're gonna be way harder on you and your potential future husband than me.
Ugh, don't I know it. I swear I could bet dating some rich prince from a European country and they'd still find some way to complain. But enough about that. Is your wife settling into the new house okay? I know she had reservations about moving.
Yes, she's been handling it well. I'm just thankful she was gracious enough to move away from her family to come live with me.
Sounds like a pretty dedicated partner you found. I'm almost jealous.
Yeah, I know. Marriage isn't all sunshine and rainbows, though. Enjoy being single and free as long as you can, I say.
I certainly will. Well, I've got to go to work now. I'll touch base with you again later. Hey, so what happened last Saturday? We were supposed to hang out the whole day, but then you ducked out halfway? You left in such a rush that I couldn't even get the reason why. Did something major come up?
I'm so sorry I bailed on you. I've just been really busy with other commitments at work. We'll reschedule for another day when I can find the time.
Commitments at work? But I thought you didn't work on weekends. I don't want to accuse you of lying, but this sounds sort of fishy. And you've been awfully distant ever since you got married a few months ago.
Distant? Me? I didn't mean to give off that impression.
Are you honestly okay? I'm starting to get worried about you. Well, more than just me. I've been talking with Mom and Dad too, and we all agree you've been acting strangely for a while now.
I'm fine, I swear. I've just been going through a transition period in my life.
Like with being married to Sam?
With multiple things. Sam, work, other people. It'll all sort itself out soon. There's nothing to worry about.
All right. Why don't we talk about it? It's been a while since we've called. Let's have a chat. Why won't you answer me? Are you really okay? Hey Samantha, it's Alice. How are things?
Oh, hey Alice, how are you doing?
Fine. I can't complain. I just wanted to ask though, is everything okay?
Of course. Why, is there something the matter?
Like, is everything okay with Ethan?
No, I can't think of anything.
He just seems to be so busy at the minute. I thought something might be wrong.
No, nothing like that to my knowledge, but why are you asking me?
I know it's a little awkward to ask personal stuff about him through you. I'm sorry about that. But to be honest, I'm having trouble getting in touch with him. He's not picking up the phone or replying to my messages, and when I finally do get a hold of him, he sounds like he's in a really bad way.
That's odd. I wonder why my husband is acting like that.
I mean, you know the situation. I guess you do anyway. Since the wedding, we haven't seen you or Ethan once, so we're getting a little worried.
I see. Anyway, there's nothing wrong with Ethan, so don't worry about it. It's fortunate that there is no need for you to get in touch. Alice, I wonder if I could ask you a personal favor since you asked one of me last week.
A favor? What kind of favor?
I'm suddenly craving that sweet blueberry jam that your mom makes. I asked Ethan to fetch me some ages ago, but he still hasn't brought it yet. I thought since you contacted me yesterday, I could ask you for this favor.
Oh, well, of course that's something I could help you with, but I actually work on weekdays. Work is a bit hectic at the moment, and I'm doing a lot of overtime. I could bring some over after I get off work, but that might be a little too late. How about you go over there and get it? I'll ask my mom, see if she has any spare jars in the cupboard. But maybe due to the distance, it would be quicker for you to go there directly and pick it up. Your house and their house are about a half-hour drive away. Huh? Me go over there? Yeah, I think that would be quicker. If I bring it, it could take a couple days. Well, you're playing the part of a sister-in-law quite well, aren't you? Inconveniencing people. Typical. What do you mean, the part of a sister-in-law? How can I just go over to my mother-in-law's house? That's difficult for me. It's awkward. I mean, you asked me a favor the other day, inquiring about your brother, and I answered you. Don't you think you should do me a favor in return? I don't understand. Are you saying that me asking about my brother's welfare is a favor? Since when did asking about how my brother is doing become a favor? You're still young, and there is a lot you don't understand. In-laws are always difficult to deal with. Even just asking about someone's welfare is a burden. If you get married someday, you will understand what I'm talking about. And if you ask for a favor, you should expect to do one in return. You understand the concept of give and take, don't you? Samantha, I'm having a little trouble understanding where you're coming from. Yes, it can be burdensome dealing with in-laws, but is it really that much trouble to just answer a question about a member of my family? My parents haven't made one phone call to you because we all know you may feel inconvenienced. I haven't called you either. This is the first time and the one time I ask how my brother is. I am really disappointed to hear this from you, Alice. As you know, I left my parents' house and got married in a different state. I moved in here with my husband. I gave up my career to come here for him. So I really can't get why you're blaming me. I didn't marry Ethan for this. Is this how I should live? Wait, I might as well be dead if I stay home by myself all day. I'm sorry, Samantha. I had no idea you were struggling so much. I should have been more patient. Please forgive me. Are you really sorry? Yes, of course I am. Then bring the jam over when you get off work. Hey Alice, did you see this image I shared this morning? Tips on how to trap and train a husband? I didn't see it. Sorry, I've been trying to cut back on social media. I just happened to stumble across this online. A friend of mine shared it. It's basically this woman who wrote about how she married a man just to turn him into her servant. She goes into detail about the whole process, from the wedding planning to married life, sharing tips on how to control a man. When I started reading it, during my coffee break at work, I got so creeped out. I just thought it was one of those weird things you read on the internet, so I shared it. I finished it when I went home that night, and that's when I realized. The more I read, the more I realized that the guy she's talking about sounds exactly like your brother. My brother? Ethan? No way! There must be so many similar weird, dysfunctional marriage stories out there. It has to be someone else. Think about it for a minute. Your parents were originally against the marriage, right? But once your sister-in-law told them she was pregnant, they went along with it. And then she had a miscarriage, right? After the wedding, didn't she? Yeah, that's right. They were against it originally. And she said that she miscarried due to the stress dealing with the parents. She still says that they're difficult to deal with. So, if that's right, it happened 2 months after the wedding? Also, the age and job of sister-in-law in the story matches you exactly. I don't know. Would somebody write the whole thing exactly as it happened? I mean, maybe that person just switched up the details and it happened to sound just like me. It's possible, but the weirdest thing about it is that this girl sounds... how can I say it? Not right in the head. She talks about how to train the sister-in-law as well as the husband. It's clearly some kind of emotional manipulation, like neuro-linguistic programming or something. Okay, I'm reading it now. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little creeped out. I mean, there are so many matching details. But I don't get it. Is she who she says she is? Is she pulling some kind of scam on my brother? Like catfishing? No, I wouldn't call what she's doing catfishing. Catfishing is when you trick someone with fake photos online and never meet them. She met your brother and married him. What she is doing is more like fish catting. Fish catting? Be serious, Diane. Well, I don't know what you would call this. Anyway, from what I read, she seems more like a shark than a catfish. Yeah, but sharks actually have to swim and hunt. The girl in this article does absolutely nothing except manipulate her husband into doing everything around the house. Well, if she's a shark, I guess she's a lazy one. And your brother is one of those little cleaner fishes that eats up all the crud on the shark's back. I think if the author put as much effort into cleaning the house as she does ordering her husband around, her house would be spotless. Priorities, I guess. Anyway, let me know if there are any updates. Will do. Later, Diane. Hey, remember that blog post I sent you? I'm going to send you another one I found. Will you read it for me? Turns out there has been an update, an incident with her sister-in-law. What kind of crazy person writes something like that? That title is unreal. I'm just in the gym at the moment. I will read it all once I get home. I can't believe it. That's her. That's Samantha. What? Seriously? The incident that happened with the sister-in-law a little over a month ago? That's right. You mean the incident with the blueberry jam that she talks about? That was with you? The way she wrote about the life hacks are pretty much the same words as the conversation between us. This part as well. I left my hometown to get married and gave up my career. She basically said it verbatim. I might as well be dead? That too. She said exactly the same thing. It's her. My God. I really hoped it wasn't her. I need to get some more concrete evidence, though. Maybe there's this. The author's ID is SCH09. You mean, could Ethan really be her target? Jeez, I got goosebumps. I know, it's insane. I had been meaning to ask you, where exactly did you find the original post? I just saw it on my social media feed. Like I said, a friend of mine shared it. She's a journalist, so she's always posting interesting stuff like that. I'll message her to see where she found it. Thanks, Diane. You're the best. I'll see what more information I can find. Hi, Samantha. I just wanted to let you know my company's doing this special offer and I thought you might be interested. Could you let me know your email address? I'll sign you up for it. Really? What kind of offer? You can get a gift certificate for selected skin products. I know you like the brands involved in the promotion. Wow, that's great. Thanks so much. Just let me know the email address you usually use. Okay, I have a few email addresses. I'll send you the usual one. Yeah, that's great. Okay, hang on a second. My email is sch09@xxxx.com. SCH09? Great. Are you sure you spelled that correctly? I want to make sure the coupon gets delivered properly. Yep, that's my main address. I last used it yesterday. Okay, got it. Diane, I've got her. It's the same email address. So that confirms it then? Gosh, this is just like a nightmare. I can't imagine the worry you must feel for your brother. I'm going to confront her tomorrow. Then we'll see what this harpy has to say then. Hi, Samantha. Have you ever seen this blog post before? Can't say that I have. What is it? Have a read when you get a chance. It's about this married couple who seem to have quite a unique relationship. The really strange thing is that the person who wrote this described exactly what happened between us 2 months ago. I mean, what are the chances that two other sisters-in-law could have a dispute over some blueberry jam? Odd, isn't it? Alice, what are you trying to say here? I don't really care for your tone. It seems like you're implying I am responsible for this post. Maybe you're familiar with other writings by this person. She seems really similar to you. Here's another one. Everything from the wedding planning to married life, it resembles your circumstances very much. Even the mother-in-law's birthdays are the same. Real coincidence, isn't it? Making the husband exhausted on purpose, not visiting the in-laws. Spooky, isn't it? But do you know what is the most surprising?
What's that?
She said the method she uses to tire the husband out is through housework. She doesn't do any housework despite being unemployed and makes her husband do everything. She even makes a mess of her house on purpose to stress out her husband. But I guess I can't confirm if this is you or not since you've never invited me to your house.
Just what are you trying to say to me?
I think you know. By the way, Samantha, you were taking quite a while to reply to these messages. It seems that the original blog post is now private. How strange.
Alice, are you really sure that it was me who wrote these posts? You better have some strong evidence before you make those kinds of claims. I won't stand for this kind of accusatory behavior. Not from you, not from anybody.
So, can I confirm it myself then? To tell the truth, what's written in the article isn't exactly normal behavior. When the particulars match the circumstances of my brother and his wife so closely, how could anyone not be suspicious?
Don't even think about coming over here, okay? If you come over here, you will ruin everything.
I'm already in front of your house, Sam. My God, I can't believe people actually live in a home like this. A dog lives in cleaner conditions than this. There is garbage everywhere. Laundry in the sink mixed in with dirty dishes. I feel sick. I put on new socks today and they're now black with dirt. Have you been pouring soot all over the carpet or something? How can you live here? Don't you clean up at all? I mean, you are supposed to be a housewife who stays at home.
Good for you. Are you proud of yourself breaking into someone else's house and nosing around? Just who do you think you are interfering in people's private lives? Do you think your brother would be happy with this? You'll be the one taking the blame for causing chaos in our family. Don't make a big deal out of this. Stay in your lane.
I don't know what to say. Making my brother clean that pigsty every day? It's beyond reproach. You're basically gaslighting your husband, you know that? Not working and trashing the house like that? Do you even love him, Samantha? Why did you marry him?
What are you blabbering about now? A married couple does the housework together these days. It's common sense. I won't let you try ruin our marriage. Alice, hey, are you there? I got in touch with that journalist friend I told you about.
Great, what did she say? Where did she find the blog post originally?
Are you sitting down? You aren't going to believe this.
Oh, geez, what now?
I spoke to Chloe and did a little digging of my own. Turns out your sister-in-law, Samantha, is an Ivanka.
Ivanka? What are you talking about? Did she lie about her name as well?
No. Ivankaism is a kind of weird underground subculture. Chloe's writing a book about these sort of groups. That's why she shared that post originally. Check out this website.
What am I looking at here?
You've heard of Pavlov's dog, right?
Kind of. Pavlov was that Russian guy who found out if he rang the bell, the dogs would start to drool because they knew they would be fed.
Yeah, that's right. The women who are users of this website call themselves Ivankas. I guess it's a reference to Dr. Pavlov's first name, Ivan.
This is seriously messed up, Diane.
Most people think that he just trained dogs to salivate when he rang a bell. The truth is, he did all kinds of experiments on the poor animals to support his theory of conditioning. He broke them down psychologically and built them back up again to make them submit to his commands. I guess the goal of these women is to train their husbands to be obedient like dogs.
I can't even wrap my head around this. What?
I know. There are all kinds of sick subcultures you can find online.
I'm reading the website now. My God, it's like some kind of cult.
They seem to use various psychological methods in order to manipulate men into doing their bidding. The most common is utterly trashing the house on a daily basis and forcing him to clean it up when he returns from work. This tires him out and breaks down his psychological defenses. They call it housebreaking.
This can't be real. Her house was filthy. How could anyone purposely trash their house like that? They share stories about how skilled they are, about how much they can manipulate their husbands. They've got a whole lingo to describe what they're up to. Read this. When they first start dating, they call the men hubby pups. Then after marriage, they graduate to hubby hounds. Some of them even carry around those dog clickers for training purposes. Oh, I'm going to throw up. I suppose they hit them with newspapers as well? No, that would be too on the nose. Again with the jokes, Diane. This is my brother's life we're talking about here. Sorry, couldn't resist. Why would anyone do this, let alone create a whole group of people whose goal is to train and torture their spouses? I don't know. Maybe they got some kind of twisted pleasure out of it. Maybe they were hurt and want to get their revenge. Or maybe they're just a bunch of lazy bums and want a servant. In Samantha's case, it has to be because of the move from Boston. She's always resented giving up her career. Yeah, that seems likely. So maybe she just grew mad and found this group online, or maybe she's always been crazy and this was her plan to begin with. Maybe the whole Boston shtick was just a ruse she could use as a weapon against him. You know, to guilt him even more. I don't even know what to think now. What are you going to do? I mean, what can you do? Maybe go to the police? Maybe. That is a bit drastic at this stage. Ethan is still agreeing to live like this if all else fails. I'll make some legal inquiries. I don't know, Alice. This sounds like serious abuse here. It's basically tantamount to slavery. Yeah, but if we go that route, he might get defensive and deny there is a problem. She might ease off for a while and start again. I'll just have to tell my brother straight to his face and take it from there. She can't get away with this forever. Wow, that is going to be tough. I wish you all the best, sweetie. Let me know how it goes. I will, Diane. Thank you so much for this. I owe you big time. Bro, I just sent you a picture. It's a photo of your house. Look at the state of this place. Do you think this is fit for human habitation? Why are you living like this with Samantha? I mean, how can you stand to be in that room? Now, look at the second photo. This is a screenshot of a blog post written by your wife. This is hard to tell you, but you need to know the truth. Samantha doesn't love you. She just sees you as a plaything to be abused.
What the hell is this? How to catch and train a husband? Is this some kind of joke?
I always wondered why you changed so much after the wedding. I guess this is the reason. Ethan, you need to snap out of it. You're not in a normal relationship right now. You're my brother, and I love you. Please wake up.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't the best guy either. I made Sam leave Boston and come and live here with me. She gave up her career. I can at least do this for her.
Didn't you read the thing? She's gaslighting you, bro. To her, you are just a mark, a patsy. Couldn't you tell this was going on? Look, I'm afraid there is more. A lot more. We should talk in person. I got off work early today. I'm standing in front of your office building right now. Come down and we'll get a coffee.
I can't. I need to get home and make some dinner for Sam.
Get your butt down here right now. I need to tell you all about Ivankaism.
Ivankaism? Alice, thank you so much for the other day. I'm still in shock about everything you told me in the cafe, but it feels like I've come to my senses. I've checked myself into a motel like you suggested. I'm reading all her blog posts and all about that Ivankaism movement. You were right. I was just a hubby hound to her. I still can't believe that she would do this to me.
I'm glad you finally came around.
It makes me feel nauseous to even consider divorce, but I suppose I have no choice.
What do you think you know? How about what time it is? You haven't called or anything, and you still aren't home. You want to see me die here in this house by myself?
It's over, Sam.
You are out of your mind. Don't you think other husbands live like this? What makes you so special? How many times do I need to say it? I gave up everything to come here and be with you. It was my career, and I quit and moved across the country just for you. I thought you were the one person in this world I could trust, and now you're just throwing me away? If I die, it will be all your fault. Do you get it?
Stop it, Sam. Just stop it. I'm really tired of this nonsense. How long are you going to keep blaming me for everything? And you're saying across the country like it's even that far. We moved to New Hampshire. Boston is like an hour's drive in low traffic. And as for your career, you need to give it a rest. You worked as an intern for a startup fashion brand. You made people coffee and Xeroxed documents. That's hardly what I would call a career. And when you were there, you hated it and you wanted to quit anyway.
How dare you speak to me like that? I am your wife. Have you gone nuts?
No, I'm seeing things clearly for the first time. You said that you might as well be dead because you couldn't work and have to move out here with me. But you also said that you hated working and wanted to be a housewife after marriage. So you should at least take care of the housework, right?
That is incorrect.
There needs to be understanding and compromise in any marriage. But I guess what we had wasn't really a marriage. I was just an animal for you to train, wasn't I? You made me do all the housework and obey your every command to break my spirit. And then you bragged about it online to your Ivanka friends, right? Were you happy about all the internet clout you won?
Who told you about that? Was it your meddling little sister?
She helped me return to sanity. I want a divorce.
If you continue like this, I will drive to the Piscataqua River Bridge and throw myself off. I swear it.
Those threats don't work anymore, Samantha. Just give it up. I'm gonna tell your parents about the miscarriage as well. They never forgave me for that. I got some real harsh treatment because of that. I'm gonna tell them everything.
Don't you dare, Ethan. I am not playing around here.
Wait a minute, you were never pregnant?
It's true. It pains me to admit it, but it's true. Our parents were so against the marriage, so she lied and told them that she was pregnant so they would accept it, then pretended to have a miscarriage.
Just when I thought I couldn't be more shocked. Whose idea was that?
Of course it was Samantha's idea, and of course I just went along with it like an idiot.
Not going to lie, I am quite hurt you kept something huge like that a secret from your family for so long. But the truth is out now. And Sam, get some help. You manipulated my brother into doing all of your work for you when he had a full-time job to worry about.
Manipulate is such an unkind word to use. I think of it as more like persuasion. You've been so cruel to me. Why are you slandering me like this, making us get a divorce?
Look who's finally replying to me. Hi, Samantha. How are you doing right now? I bet you're panicking now that your stupid mind games aren't going the way you want them to anymore. Serves you right. Oh, and just so you know, you're not just getting a divorce. I'm telling everyone we know about how abusive you were toward Ethan. So this is far from over for you.
How could you do this? I had something so good and now you're ruining my life. I'll make you regret this.
You don't scare me. Go ahead. What are you going to do? You won't get a leash around me, you nutcase. Soon enough, that entire blog was deleted off the internet. After I started telling people we knew about how Samantha had treated my brother, it seems like she got cold feet and tried to cover her tracks. Unfortunately for her, I had all the receipts to prove that she was up to no good. Others didn't take the news of her being an emotionally manipulative abuser kindly. Once Ethan got divorced from her and she got ostracized from her friends and family, she had no choice but to start over somewhere else and find work. While I'm not sure where she went, I heard that she's struggling to find work thanks to the long gap in her employment. Serves her right, I say. As for our family, there was no way we could have let the elephant in the room go unaddressed. We had to have a long discussion with Ethan about his marriage. Mom, Dad, and I were pretty hurt by the distance he kept up after half a year, but we also understood that he was a victim of a toxic relationship. All I can do is hope that Sam will change her ways and stop hurting innocent people. As for me, I'm just glad my brother is free and can move on with his life. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.